We're making very good progress. We have identified a pool of suspects, and I'm sure that they are feeling the heat.
Now at 5, Fort Wayne police are still hot on the trail, tracking down the people behind a rash of apartment robberies. It has been 3 days since Fort Wayne has had an armed robbery at an apartment complex.
At least it had been. That just changed about 2 hours ago. There was another attempted armed robbery at the Gardenview Apartments on North Clinton Street. Let's get right to News Channel 15's Alyssa Ivanson. She's live at Gardenview tonight. So, Alyssa, what have police told you about this latest incident?
Well, we have been on the scene here with police for the last few hours. This was an attempted robbery, and this one happened right behind this blue door, kind of on the other side of that vehicle there in that little cluster of apartments. Police say a woman was leaving her apartment. When she turned around to lock her apartment door, a man just appeared almost out of nowhere. He demanded her keys, and she screamed. That's when the robber then ran off. And the woman told police he was wearing a dark ski mask, dark hooded sweatshirt, and blue jeans. He did not show a weapon, but he had a hand in one of his pockets like he had one. Now, this is the 4th incident at Gardenview Apartments. A woman was stabbed at this apartment complex during an attempted robbery on Tuesday. This also in the broad daylight. Police think Tuesday's incident and tonight's may be related. But this rash of robberies all across the city all started on January 7th. Armed robberies at apartments across Fort Wayne, 13 within 12 days between 6 different complexes. Police investigating each incident.
We're making very good progress. We have identified a pool of suspects, and I'm sure that they are feeling the heat.
It's been a week of fear for many people who live in apartments, many finding new ways to protect themselves, and many paying closer attention to their surroundings. Police say calls of suspicious people or cars are up.
I can't promise you that those calls have deterred an incident, but I'm certain that they have, because that immediately puts an officer in the area.
While police get closer to catching the culprits,
we did recover some evidence. We're waiting on that to be processed.
Officers want everyone to keep putting their safety as a top priority.
You should get to know who your neighbors are. You should get to know what cars are there often and which ones might not belong there.
If something does happen, stay calm and be a good witness.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Start with the head, facial hair, hair color, glasses, no glasses, braces. What did their teeth look like? You know, what did they sound like? What did they smell like? Anything unique, tattoos, scars.
Police do still want anyone with any information about any of these robberies to call them at 427-1201 or Crime Stoppers at 436-STOP. You can also report any suspicious activity to those numbers as well. In the meantime, police are still having increased patrols at apartment complexes all across the city, and you can find more information about all of these robberies on Wayne.com. Live at Gardenview Apartments, Alyssa Ivanson, News Channel 15.